Coffee cookies. How to make the best homemade coffee cookies. Do you love the taste of coffee but don't know how to make coffee cookies? If so, this video is for you. We'll show you step by step how to make coffee cookies that will knock your socks off. With a few simple ingredients and a bit of time, you can easily create delicious coffee cookies that are sure to please. So just keep on watching to learn how to make coffee cookies that will have everyone coming back for more. What coffee to use? Did you know you can use virtually any kind of cookie dough when making coffee cookies? From chocolate chip to sugar and even snickerdoodle, you can decide what base you'd like for your coffee cookies. However, when it comes to making coffee cookies, it's important to use the right type of coffee. You want a coffee that has a strong and full-bodied flavour, so it really stands out in the cookie. A dark roast or espresso blend is usually the best choice for this type of recipe. If you prefer a more mellow flavour, you can opt for a medium roast. For the richest flavour, freshly ground coffee beans will give your cookies the best flavour. If you're short on time, you can use pre-ground coffee as well. Just make sure it's still relatively fresh and not too old, so it doesn't give off a stale taste. It's also important to use a high-quality brand of coffee, as this will ensure that your coffee cookies have the best flavour. Avoid using instant coffee, as this won't give you the same depth of flavour. When you're choosing which coffee to use for your cookies, just remember to select one that has a strong flavour. This will ensure that the coffee really stands out in the cookie, and you can end up with delicious, flavourful results. The ratio. Finding the perfect balance between coffee and cookie can be tricky. The ratio of coffee to cookie will depend on the type of cookie you're making and your own personal preference. Generally speaking, a ratio of 1 tablespoon of coffee to every 1 cup of cookie dough should do the trick. If you want a stronger coffee flavour, add more coffee. If you prefer a milder flavour, use less. When using freshly ground coffee, it's important to be mindful of the grind size. You don't want to add too much coarsely ground coffee or your cookies will turn out gritty. For best results, aim for an extra fine grind size, or if you're using pre-ground coffee, opt for an espresso blend. For a truly unique flavour profile, experiment with different types of coffee. Try using espresso powder for a bolder taste, or try flavouring your cookies with flavoured instant coffee. There are so many possibilities when it comes to finding the perfect ratio of coffee to cookie. Get creative and have some fun. Baking, time and temperature. When it comes to baking coffee cookies, timing and temperature are essential for success. You want to make sure your cookies have the perfect texture and don't burn. The best way to achieve this is by preheating your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit before putting your cookie dough in. For most recipes, baking for about 9 to 11 minutes should get you the desired results. However, it's important to keep an eye on the cookies to make sure they don't burn. If you notice them getting too dark around the edges, take them out of the oven right away. A good way to ensure even cooking and avoid over-baking is to rotate the pan halfway through baking. Once the cookies are done baking, let them cool completely before eating or serving. Enjoy your delicious coffee cookies. The perfect coffee to go with your cookies. When you're pairing coffee and cookies, you want to make sure that the flavour profiles of the two match. Coffee flavours can range from mild and sweet to full-bodied and intense, so it's important to choose the right type of coffee for your cookie. For instance, a medium roast Colombian blend will pair nicely with a light and airy meringue cookie, while a dark roast Sumatra will go well with a robust, chewy oatmeal cookie. When brewing your cup of joe, you'll want to use filtered water to bring out the most flavour. For a light roast, opt for a short extraction time. 1 to 2 minutes is usually sufficient. And for a dark roast, aim for 2 to 3 minutes. Also, make sure to use freshly ground beans. Pre-ground coffee won't have the same level of flavour and aroma as freshly ground beans. Finally, consider the type of milk or creamer you use in your coffee. If you're serving up a light meringue cookie, pair it with a creamy almond milk latte. If you're eating a more intense cookie, like an oatmeal chocolate chip, opt for a strong espresso topped with steamed whole milk. No matter what kind of cookie you're enjoying with your coffee, the key is to find a balance between the two. Try different types of coffee and different brewing methods until you find the perfect pairing that will truly knock your socks off. Making coffee cookies is an enjoyable and tasty way to enjoy the flavour of coffee in a cookie form. Whether you are a coffee lover or someone who just likes cookies, these treats are sure to satisfy your craving. When baking these coffee cookies, be sure to select the right type of coffee. Use the right ratio of coffee to cookie, bake at the correct temperature, and then enjoy with a cup of coffee. Enjoy your delicious homemade coffee cookies, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.